Our own culture is a good example.
Okay.
Homosexuality was considered not a sin, it was considered a pathology, a sickness.
I know.
Okay, and that's recent. We've come to understand it's not a sickness. And in fact, the idea that it was, and that you should kill people as
I know, but you
okay.
think this understanding is potentially universal, so it applies all cultures.
I think it's
even those
potentially universal, and I think there are good reasons to believe it, because even if you're the most extreme moral relativist, you are presupposing universal moral values. And those can be discovered. In fact, in recent years, there's even empirical work trying to investigate them cross-culturally with children and so on. It's basically a scientific question. And we know that we have good reason to expect that there's going to be an answer. Part of the reason is just almost logic. You can't acquire a culture without having a rich, built-in array of constraints that allow the leap from scattered data to whatever it is that you acquire. I mean, that's virtually logic. And I think a look at our own history gives good illustrations. For example, looking at just the very examples that are given here, it's been a long battle, but over time, in fact, the last couple of centuries, there's been a very consistent change. And the change is not without conflict, but it's going in a particular direction. And I think you can even understand the direction. The direction is towards more tolerance of variation and more opposition to coercion and control. I think that's a very definite tendency. And I think it suggests something pretty strong about what our fundamental moral values are.